Give me copyright problems. Okay. How are y'all doing today? Hold on, let me get my music that the homie put together for me. 2 Trillion TV.
Hey, y'all hold up. I gotta watch this right quick. Ow!
God big.
Hey, I see you. Hey, y'all know what time it is.
2 Trillion TV.
2 Trillion TV.
That's my favorite part at the end, Vince. 2 trillion when he does that part. How are y'all doing? What's happening? Come on in. It's time to learn with your homie, with your favorite partner. Get it in real quick. I'm missing something right there. Let's move this. Stick this over here. This is when you get your whole IT on by yourself. Your whole IT. Like no IT from nobody else, just you. So excited about today. Today we're going to talk about something that's tough. Well, first, how was your weekend? Did you have a good week? Is everybody doing well? Is the birds chirping? The birds were chirping outside my window just now. I don't know why. Rach, I love you back, Rach. I saw a baby picture of you, Rach. You better have on that sweater. I saw it. Martine, that's my cousin, watching from Newfoundland, Canada. How about that? St. John's to everybody, but St. John's to the people on the rock. Rach is probably watching in the ATL. That's good. Glad you guys are here. What colors are you feeling today? I'm feeling a little, I don't know, little green, little dark green maybe, some emerald green. Not really sure. But it's a good green, but it's a heavy green. Like, I'm glowing, yet I'm holding back. Antoinette, what's cracking with you? Watching from Raleigh, North Carolina. I know that's right. Thank you very much. Appreciate you. That's dope. I actually enjoy that a lot. Thank you so much. Let me see. Blessings from Augusta, Georgia. Yes, let's go. Boy, okay. I'm glad she started it. So Rachel is a diehard Saints fan. She's from Louisiana, so she's not just new to it. It's snow and it's cold. Hey, Martin, but watch this though. Martin, what's the weather there and how much snow did y'all get? Because Newfoundland gets like the most ridiculous snow in the whole world. Jaylen, what's happening, dog? How you, little homie? What's cracking? Glad you okay. Yeah, I'm waiting for Martin to answer this question about the snow, so y'all can be very respectful when you have snow, because it's snow in Newfoundland. It snows in Newfoundland. So I'm glad everybody is on, checking us out on YouTube as well. Here go. I know. Listen, Wanda, the Saints, y'all should be geeked about them. We get up to 21 feet of snow a year. Her color is red, and she's ready to slay her day. She's a Louisville Cardinal. She was the bird that was outside my window. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, so check this out, y'all. Today, since my great friends Wanda and Rachel are diehard New Orleans Saints fans, let's get. Last year we had 4 feet in one day. Yeah, we don't. Yeah, I want you to keep your cold comments to yourself now. They're telling you to be safe out there, Martin. Out there all by yourself in a. Geez. Oh no, Rachel says she's driving home from Louisiana. They haven't comments inside my comments. Oh yeah, your cold comments to yourself, homie. We don't need them right now. Let's talk about today. So I can't remember who the Saints were playing. Who were y'all playing? Fairy Niners? I think y'all was playing the Fairy Niners. Saints was playing the Fairy Niners, maybe. I'm not sure. They were losing. At the half, Drew Brees, the quarterback, the Hall of Famer, the most touchdowns ever from a human being that played the game, says, my back hurt or my shoulders or whatever. I can't go in the rest of this game. So now they got to pull out Jameis Winston. GRIFF, who is Jameis Winston? Jameis Winston used to be a fresh quarterback from Florida State. Jameis Winston used to be, he had the height, the tools. Then he went to Tampa Bay, stunk they whole everything up. Tom Brady is in Tampa Bay now. Nobody remembers Jameis Winston, but Jameis Winston came in and won the game. Finished winning the game for him. I think this is where the whole show is going. So, you could be a loser, but you don't have to. No, that is not where I want to go. With the Jameis Winston, I want to say, you could lose, but not be a loser. Okay. That's what I want to talk about. You could lose and not be a loser. Does everyone understand that? For example, I play Madden. Well, I used to until the PS5 broke my heart last week. That's all I want to say. It ain't no PS5s in the world. The release was Thursday. I feel like they only made 58 of them. It was the Fairy Niners. So I would say I normally play Madden, but right now I don't have anything because I turned in my PS4 at a GameStop to get money on Tuesday because I knew on Thursday. So right now in my living room, I have one PS5 controller, charging station for said PS5 controller, Spider-Man video game for the PS5, and probably any minute on the door, I'm gonna get a that says, here goes Assassin's Creed for the PS5. So right now I don't play anything. I'm gameless. I'm in a game. What's the word? I'm in a game limbo, but that ain't the point. I could lose at Madden, but that doesn't make me a loser. I play 2 out of 3. If you beat me the first time, that's awesome. We play 2 out of 3. Because if I beat you the next time, and then I beat you the next time after that, it's even worse because you won 1 and then lost 2. Yeah, Martin, I know. Yeah, but see, I figured the PS4 is a wrap. I got nothing to do with it no more, you know? And now look at me. Over here, I got nothing. I got a controller. Don't get me started. So that was an example of being a losing but not being a loser. So Jameis Winston lost in a whole bunch of things. Gameless, new word. That ain't funny. You see all the little happy emojis? That's not necessary right now. Let's go through some examples. Does anyone know who this person is right here? I'll wait a second. This lady. She's a ginger right now, but I don't think that's always her hair color. But I'll wait for someone in the comments to say who that is. If you say who that is, I have nothing for you, but it just shows that we're all paying attention at the same time. I'll give you a little counter for who do y'all think that is. You ran out of. Yeah, I don't have any more. No, it ain't Breakdown Minutes. It's called something else. I don't have any meltdown minutes left. I don't have any meltdown minutes left. So, okay, so I'm going to give y'all. See if y'all know who that is. Do y'all know who that is? Do y'all know who that is? Do y'all know who that is? All right. Her name is J.K. Rowling. J.K. Rowling is an author. In 1995, she took her book, small book. She took it to 12 publishers, publishing houses, and nobody would publish her book. She felt like a loser. She felt like a loser. But one company said, "Hey, I'll take your book," and this is her book. Yeah. 12. Yes, Martin. Yes, Martin. The Harry Potter lady, homie, is exactly who she is. Yeah, they didn't take this lady's book, and it's the biggest all-time seller. It might be second to the Bible or something. It's the movies, the Disneyland has a whole rides and everything else. Yeah, so she lost, but she's not a loser. And somebody told me to remember Jennifer Hudson. Jennifer Hudson, the singer, did not win not Star Search, with Scott, with the mean dude, and it was Paula Abdul at one time. American Idol. Jennifer Hudson didn't win American Idol. She came in second, but since being on American Idol, I believe she got an Oscar, a Grammy, and a Tony. Or Oscar, a Grammy, and an Emmy, and not a Tony. Like, she's almost an EGOT. So that's somebody who lost, who wasn't a loser. What about this group you might have heard of? 3 Chicks, not very popular. I don't know how well they did. Destiny's Child was on Star Search. They made it to the finals, and whoever wins Star Search wins $100,000. And that was in late 80s, early 90s. So $100,000 was a lot of money back then. $100,000 is a lot of money now, but you be like, that's all you got on TV was $100,000. They lost to a group that no one's ever heard of, ever. No one in that group who beat her went solo and did anything else. Yeah, so Destiny's Child, great example of losing and not being losers. Oh, here go one. It's kind of in the same vein. The Man in the Black who got hit unconscious in his mouth and his mouthpiece is about to come out is no other than Iron Mike Tyson. That's Mike Tyson. The dude in the white name is Buster Douglas. Buster Douglas shocked sports world. Shocked the whole sports world when he knocked out Mike Tyson the last weekend of March in 1990. Griff, how do you know that? Because I was in a hotel room with my first wife thinking that it was Saturday Night Live being funny. Yeah, Buster Douglas changed the game. Now, Mike Tyson lost, but he ain't a loser. Actually, Mike Tyson's doing way better now. Oh, Mike Tyson is fighting, who's he fighting, Martin? He's fighting a dude from Tallahassee that used to raise roosters. What is his name? He gonna lose. The rooster dude, that's all I'm saying. Mike Tyson been wanting to kill somebody since he lost that last fight a decade or so ago. So, what is his name? Roy Jones Jr. Come on, Griff. You better remember when you can. It came to me. just like that. Roy Jones Jr. Hold on, let me go. We're going to still talk about losing, but not being a loser. Oh, and I bring this all to a head because of this person. Hold on. Really busting now, Griff. Probably losing. Harbaugh, how long do you think you can wear the block lettered M and sit in Ann Arbor and act like everything is cool? How long, Coach? Coach, your time is up, Coach. In fact, let me just be a ref and throw a bunch of flags at you. Coach, you got the Michigan Wolverines. You got the Michigan Wolverines at 1-3. It actually ain't even. It's funnier than that. It's just. 1-3, Coach. I like that last person that laughed. That was a good one. 1-3. So the problem we have in Michigan is our most of our season is big games against, Ohio State. We care about Ohio State. Holyfield wants some as well. People saying he's going to run out of gas, not make it, but I think Iron Mike is going to surprise everybody. I don't want to get hit by Mike here. We'll go back to Michigan. Let me tell y'all this Iron Mike Tyson story. In January, February 94, 95, I was working at Planet Hollywood. It just opened in Washington, D.C. And they had a club across the street. And before I started doing comedy. And I got in the club because I knew people, and Mike Tyson was there. So there's a lot of celebrities. I think he might have fought in D.C. There's a lot of celebrities, a lot of people there. And I got in the VIP. I've been sneaking in VIP. I actually ain't been sneaking in VIP. I've been going in VIP since I could go anywhere because I always felt like, VIP, that's for me. I don't know. Maybe it just got to be something in you. I don't know. But I was in VIP. And I was dancing and bumped into somebody. And it was Mike Tyson. And everybody backed up. And he was like, yo, cuss me out. Why the hell did you bump into me? And I started touching his chest. And I said, who is this? Hello? Who is this? Like a blind person. He started cracking up. He put me in the hardest headlock and said, you're real funny. You're a real funny guy. It hurt so bad that he grabbed all this part of my meat, my neck meat with what? But it saved my life. So I lost that moment, but I'm not a loser. It all goes back to what we're talking about, but back to this dude. Harbaugh. Again. I just want to throw, and it is funny. We 1-3, sir. We lost to Indiana. Indiana hasn't beat the University of Michigan. Actually, Indiana's claim to fame against Michigan is that they have not lost to no other team more than Michigan except Ohio State. We beat them 24 years in a row. We lost to Indiana. We get blown out. Woo! Wisconsin put 100 on us. We only playing 8 games. We 1-3. We so at the bottom right now. Oh, I was so Stevie Wonder. Martine, I was Stevie Wonder on him, dog. You don't even know. Who is that sitting there running into people? It was funny, but the way the crowd moved, they just knew I was going to get beat up. I hated everybody when I left because I was with a lot of the people that moved real fast like that. So I like to also add this. Just because you lose, it doesn't make you a loser. So I'm playing Monopoly with my family, right? For some reason, Jameson, we play this fast Monopoly with credit cards, and it's not even a dog and a thimble no more. It's a car, a helicopter, a private jet, and what's the last thing? A car, a helicopter, a private jet, and something else. Something else. A car, helicopter, private jet. My memory ain't what it used to be, man. I don't know what's going on. It's this whole Monday. No, I love Mondays. Well, in this one, you don't have to get monopolies. You don't have to get 3 light blues or 3 greens or 3 yellows, 3 reds. Okay? You just got to get a property. You got to get property, and that property just automatically, if people keep landing on it, it'll go from 3 houses before you put 1 house on it, but it just keeps raising. Well, Jameson falls in love with properties. I got Pacific Avenue. That's the one after go to jail. So it's a card in there to say swap properties with whoever you want to. Jameson someone always gets that card, and it seems like she done got it 3 times. But now she got attitude for the rest of the game. Why is you falling in love with cards in Monopoly? You got other properties. Why would you fall? So her attitude is just stank the rest of the game, right? Stank the rest of the game. I'm working on teaching her you can't give up such a poker face, even though this is not poker. Have some self about yourself. Write that down, class. Have some self about yourself. You don't let people shake you. Not a griffin. You better not. They're going to, let me tell you something. Y'all, I'm a comedian. If I know that you nervous and low self-esteem about something, that's what I'm talking about. If you say, I don't really like going outside because I might see a moth. Oh, you the scary moth lady. That's what I'm talking about forever. And then Jameson is the one who invented the phrase loser talk. So look here. So Jameson loses Monopoly, of course, with no money, sweating different properties. But then she says, I ain't want to win because, I wasn't. Loser talk. You did want to win. Listen, let it be very clear. No one likes to lose. It's not all kids watching this. No child likes to lose anything. No adult likes to lose. I don't think Harbaugh right now is sitting somewhere going, man, I lost on Saturday. I'm going to have a Neapolitan ice cream. I don't believe it. Losing sucks, but losing is part of life. You will lose. My favorite quote about, Don Shula, if no one knows who Don Shula is, he was the only coach to coach an undefeated NFL team, the 72 Dolphins. And he just died last year or early this year, maybe January, February this year. I'm not sure. Can't remember. Don Shula said, he wrote a book, and in his book he said, hey, when the team won, I said, party like rock stars. Everybody love y'all. 80,000 people watched you live, and another couple million watched you on TV. But the day after, forget the game. It's a new week. We got to go over. New week. We got to live in the past, die in the past. Hey, but he said if they lost, I treated them like losers. Man, 80,000, you let down 80,000 people, 2 more million people hate you. Why did you even come to practice? Why did you get married and buy a house? Feel bad like that. But then the next day, shake it off. We got another week. So it's all about how you deal with loss. So, for example, New Orleans, and I know Wanda and Rachel are still watching, the Saints humiliated the Tampa Bay Buccaneers last week, right? We saw that. We saw they're 0-2 with the Saints this season. Wherever they go in the NFC, they will always be behind the Saints. We understand that. But we also knew that whoever they played this week was going to catch an L. Look at what happened to the Panthers. Panthers lost by 50. They ain't do nothing. They've been climbing up they've been looking good, but somebody got to eat that L that they took last week. And it was Carolina. And it was an L that had a hell of meat on it, a lot of cheese, pick your own condiments. But just because you lose, it doesn't make you a loser. You will lose games. You will play basketball and you will lose. Everybody can't go undefeated. But if you lose, you got to take all that energy in a week. The next people you play, oh, you need to get 40 on them in basketball. Comedy is the same way. If we bomb, if a comedian bomb, no matter what time it is at night, they want to go to another club that's open at 2 in the morning, and even if it's 5 people there, they don't care. This pre-COVID. I ain't even talking about. I'm talking about if you bomb in 2019 in front of 600 people, you would try to look for a club at 2 in the morning or at 11:30 that had 6 people in it, so you could still win again. Yeah, I know it's a horrible feeling, but you have to be mature about it. You have to keep it real with yourself. I lost, but I'm not a loser. My girlfriend has a good way. My girlfriend loses and she doesn't care. Oh, but she care. She just don't show it. So she like, I'll win the next game. No, but you lost just now though. So it's fine. It's not fine. It's awful. It's ugly. It's the opposite of fine. She don't care. It don't. She's good about it. If I lose, I want to look at my phone. Like if I lose, I'll be like, oh, I just lost. Let me see what they're doing in Russia before I kill everybody in this house. It's all how you take it, y'all. It's all how you take it. You can't win everything. Remember that. You can listen, I've decided that I don't want to win arguments. Winning arguments is dumb. Because you saying to yourself, I won that argument. But then it's quiet in the house and your girl don't want to talk to you. Was it worth it? Was it worth the win? My homeboy Martin said, got to use the loss to motivate you to win the next one. That's it. That's it, Martine. You got to. Just because you lose don't make you a loser. You're going to lose at a whole bunch of stuff, especially when you're a kid. Now, if you grow up and you start losing everything, people going to talk about you. No, it's fine. You have to shake the L off and be ready for another day. That's it. That was the lunch and learn today, man. Just because you lose doesn't make you a loser. Although, this dude got skunk smells all around him. He smelled like a skunk. He smelled like garbage. He smelled like the wet garbage that's in the garbage truck in the bottom. That's what he smelled like right now. It must be hard to be in his own home smelling like that. Plus, his time is ticking at Michigan. Oh, yeah. His time is, he's on a schedule with us. But it's fine. We're going to laugh this off. We'll be back next year. This season is over. We ain't going to the big nothing. We ain't going to the Big Ten. We don't. I'd rather have Ben 10, the little boy that could hit a watch and turn into a monster. That's the Big Ten is a wrap. Ben 10 is still possible. I gotta go, y'all. That's a quick lunch and learn. Please share this. Please share this. Just because you lost doesn't make you a loser. You can follow me everywhere at the number 2 in the word trillion, at 2 trillion on everything. Appreciate you, Martin. Always checking me out from my other motherland in Newfoundland. Appreciate you guys. Thank you all. But the Raiders did win. It's a 6-way tie for 4th place in the AFC. It's 6 teams that are 6-3 in the AFC. But if they started the playoffs tomorrow, we going. So that's all that matters. It was a good weekend. I didn't get a PS5, but I have no more meltdown minutes. And I will not be using my rollover meltdown minutes on this lunch and learn. Just because you're a loser, just because you lost, doesn't make you a loser unless your name is Coach Harbaugh.